Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, and I also play with my hair a lot because I'm still uncomfortable in front of the camera. And for today's video, I am going to be doing something that I have absolutely no qualifications for, which is ranking Hamilton lyrics based on absolutely nothing. So I think we should just hop right into it. I, as you can see, have made this tier chart thing on tiermaker.com, and the tiers are I'm uncomfortable, which is the worst one. Second to worst one is I literally could have written this. The neutral one is like heard it before. The second best one is that kind of lyric that like you think about for a moment because it's good, but then you forget about it because it's not life-changing. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. And then the best one is I personally identify with these lyrics. Let's get started. He is going through the unimaginable. I'm gonna say definitely gonna be one of these two. I think heard it before because I feel like that's kind of a cliche. Like maybe I wouldn't have written that myself, but it's a cliche. Why do you assume you're the smartest in the room? You know, I'm just gonna put that right. I personally identify with those lyrics. I don't like it when people who aren't smart act like they are. Like, I feel like people that are actually smart are pretty humble and quiet about it, whereas people who are not smart and are trying to maybe overcompensate are very loud about it, and I don't appreciate it. Next we have, put what we had aside, I'm standing at his side, God, I hope you're satisfied. That's a lot of rhyming. Not sure how I feel about that. We're gonna come back to that one. This one is very easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm uncomfortable. I understand where the lyrics are from, but you could have put 10, you know? That I don't like that it doesn't go up to 10. So, I know what the lyrics are, people are gonna attack me, that makes me uncomfortable. And I've discussed this with friends, and it also makes them uncomfortable, okay? I'm valid. 1776 New York City. I mean, I could have written that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just kind of a date and a place. Like, I feel like that's something I definitely wrote on a history paper at one point. Literally one word, highlights. Okay, I'm gonna be bold and say I could have written that too. Don't think it's that difficult. I'm the one thing in life I can't control. You know what? I agree. Honestly, I think the musical Hamilton is named after the villain. I don't think this is an unpopular opinion, but I just don't like Hamilton. Like, I don't think the musical paints him in a great light. I mean, I think it tries to, but it doesn't. Like, it just makes me dislike him more than necessary. Awesome, wow. I'm gonna put, I literally could have written this because, yeah. Does this literally just say and Peggy? Okay, I could have written that. Work, yep. Alexander, did you know? All of these, I feel like they're very simple sentences, and I don't know why they're on this tier. I didn't add the lyrics, by the way. I just changed the, like, description boxes, so I don't know why some of these lyrics are here. He says in parentheses. That's a fun one. I always enjoy that one. I'm gonna put it here just because I don't personally identify with these lyrics, but I did think about it for a moment because it was kind of creative, kind of unique, kind of quirky. Give him that. Call me son one more time. That's a cliche. So I'm sorry. Heard it before. Turn around, bend over, I'll show you where my shoe fits. I mean, yes, it's a cliche, but I enjoy that. I think that's a pretty fun lyric. Oh, well, I'm going back to sleep. That is very easy. That is going right up here. I personally identify with, well, I'm going back to sleep. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq. Okay, I'm not saying that right, but I'm gonna put that there because I enjoy when Philip raps those lyrics. That sentence didn't come out correctly. But you know what I'm saying. Where is this from? I'm a general. Where is that from? That's funny, I like that. Apparently I didn't think about it for a moment because I don't remember the song is from, but I think that's funny, so if I did hear that, I would definitely think about it twice and be like, lol. With a comma after dearest. Oh my god, that was such a good line. I liked that a lot. I'm gonna put it under think about it for a moment because I would put it in the top tier, but I don't personally identify with it. However, I do think it's pretty life-changing. Like, I think that was very creative, so maybe I'll put this one in the front because I think it's the best out of all of them, or at least all of them in that category. That was my wife, you decided to, okay. Definitely one of the bottom ones. I'm gonna put under heard it before because the whole, like, having an affair and cheating trope, is that the right word? I don't know. That's pretty cliche. I'll send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. you know, maybe we'll put that one in the front of this category because I like that better than with a comma. Actually, see, that and with a comma after dearest, and he said, no. Just the first two, those are like the best. Like, I would put those top tier, but I don't personally identify with them. All of King George's songs are my absolute favorites. I love You'll Be Back. Oh my gosh, I think that was the first song I memorized. I thought it was so funny. She led me to her bed, no, I'm uncomfortable. It felt like a weird vibe. Like, it felt like the vibe of that doesn't match the vibe of the rest of the lyrics in songs in Hamilton, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense. Ew, I don't like this lyric. When do they say this? Ladies, there are so many to deflower. Ugh, I know what that's referring to. I don't like when people call it a flower. That's staying in the back of the I'm uncomfortable category because that is the worst one. Burr, you disgust me. Oh, so you've disgusted me. That's clever. We'll put that in this category. That's one less thing to worry about. I could have written that. It's just a simple sentence. Include women in the sequel. Yes. I'm gonna put that up with I personally identify with these lyrics because I want to go into business, which is a very male-dominated field. So yeah, I think we should include women. You've married an Icarus, he's flown too close to the sun. That is so good. Oh my god, that is one of my favorite Angelica lyrics. I keep putting different ones at the front of the think about it for a moment because it's good category, but that, I swear to god, that is one of my favorite lyrics. That one I genuinely have thought about before. All he had to do was die. That's a lot less work. Ha ha ha. Cliche. I was chosen for the Constitutional Convention. I could have written that. You know what I'm saying? That's just like a sentence. I swear your pride will be the death of us all before it goeth before the fall. I don't like goeth. That feels very Shakespearean to me. So I'm gonna put that under I'm uncomfortable. I'm a trust fund baby, you can trust me. Cliche. Your tea which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Right up here. I'm just saying if you really love me, you would share them. I would say that's kind of a cliche. Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. Yes! I'm gonna put that up with I personally identify with these lyrics because frankly, I am someone who's having an existential crisis at least once a week, and I feel like that is like something a person who has the amount of existential crises as I do would say. Was that a sentence in English? Not really sure. I know my sister like I know my own mind. Okay, hear me out. I love Angelica, but this is a cliche. Rise up when you're living on your knees, you rise up. That's good. I like that. I'll put that in the think about it for a moment because while that is one of my favorite lines in My Shot, I don't really think about that song that often because I feel like it's the most overrated Hamilton song. I never spent a cent that wasn't mine. You sent the dogs after my scent, that's fine. Okay, that's a lot of complicated rhyming, so I'm just gonna put that in this category and not speak on it. Grandpa just lost a seat in the Senate. I could have written that. Granted, it is a small child saying that, right? I'm assuming, so makes sense that it's not complicated, but I could have written that. Sometimes it makes me wonder why I even bring the thunder. I don't remember where this is from, but I feel like the whole like bringing the thunder is a very cliche term to use for people who are like good at things and like bring the thunder flag for better. I don't know. I feel like I've definitely heard that before. Just gonna put it in the cliche category. I would always change the line. I literally don't know where that is from. If I'm understanding the sentiment correctly, I'm gonna put it in this category. We're gonna ignore that. That's all. We're just gonna, actually no, you know what? If I don't know, I should put it in the neutral category. And I feel like that is kind of a cliche, like changing the, I don't know what I'm saying. Last one that I said I'd come back to. Put what we had aside, I'm standing at her side. God, I hope you're satisfied. Oh, is this Angelica speaking to Hamilton? I think so. Yeah, that's a play on, yeah, because that comes a lot after satisfied, I think. Okay, that's a fun one. I'm gonna put that up here because I think that's a pretty good lyric. And also, you know, frick Hamilton. Moral of the story is, be faithful. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and let me know if you like these weirder, niche type sitting down videos, or if you like my vlogs better. Let me know if there's anything you want me to film, any videos you want to see, all that good stuff. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see y'all in another video.